Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium. On the mound for Detroit today is Dan Petry, whose record is 2-1 with a 3.67 ERA. And pitching for the Blue Jays today is Leal, whose record is 3-13 with a 6.37 ERA. So we have won 2 games in a row after our big trades, only giving up 1 run in those 2 games. So it makes me a little bit concerned for today's game. We're due to give up some big runs here. We head to Toronto to play at Exhibition Stadium, which, if you remember, and we don't need to go back and actually take a look at the stadium effects, but you know that I adjusted the stadium effects to my own personal mathematical equation. And what happened at Exhibition Stadium is that left-handers have a 100% more likely chance of hitting a home run in Exhibition Stadium. So I've loaded up on the left-handers or the switch hitters today. There's 2 right-handers on the mound. Let's go ahead and get started with today's game. And we'll see how many home runs there are today. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel, please. We have Dan Petry back on the mound. The current Blue Jays are only batting, 28 plate appearances, but a 100 batting average. All of the bullpen is available because we are coming off a day off. So that is nice. Let's take a look at the lineup versus Liao. Our usual lefty-righty matchup here, we try to alternate, but we've got Brett and Gibson with Kennedy and Bass rounding out the lineup. So hopefully we can go deep a few times today. Let's go ahead and do the official Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Sweet Whitaker. Batting second, playing shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third, playing first base is Greg Brock. Batting cleanup and DHing today is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth, playing third base is George Brett. Batting sixth in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting seventh in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting eighth and catching is Terry Kennedy. And batting ninth in center field is Kevin Bass. Okay, let's take a look at Liao making his 20th start. A real departure from last season. He was 15-15 last year with an ERA of 4.76. He's making his 20th start this year. And he is 3-13 with a 6.37 ERA. Only 55 Ks in 118 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .321 against him, 2 complete games. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. 44.4 ground ball percentage. His best pitch is his fastball. Of the 4 pitches, it is the only one rated above league average at 82. Overall, he is rated a 79. The 26-year-old right-hander goes to arbitration next year. If we take a look at the game log, he has faced Detroit a couple times. He took a loss back on April 7th, right at the beginning of the season, giving up 7 runs on 9 hits and 5 2/3. He got a no decision on April 23rd, going 6 2/3. And then on May 19th, he took the loss. And actually, he's lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. 9 decisions out in a row, and 11 out of 12. Okay, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays today. Whoa, wait a minute here. This is crazy. They have Ruben Amaro Jr., who they brought up to play right field when Barfield was traded to our team. And he's behind the plate today, catching. Alfredo Griffin, the shortstop, is in right field. And everybody else, I guess, is where they belong with Eddie Murray. He's the DH today. So a bizarre defensive alignment. Okay, here we go. Sweet Lou leading off versus Luis Leal. Now that Eddie Murray and Henderson are gone, Whitaker leads the team in home runs and stolen bases right now. He flies out to right field as Alfredo Griffin makes the catch. One down. Here's Trammell. Trammell sharply hit ground ball to second. Garth Iorg makes the play. 2 quick outs as Greg Brock steps in. He's the everyday first baseman now for the Tigers. And he crushes that deep. It's going to fall just short of the warning track. 375 feet to dead center field, where Moseby makes the catch. So let's go to the bottom of the first. Take a look at the Blue Jays lineup rundown. Batting leadoff and catching is the rookie, Ruben Amaro Jr. Batting second, playing third base, is Paul Dade. Batting third and DHing is Eddie Murray. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Ken Smith. Batting fifth in center field is Lloyd Moseby. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, is Steve Davis. Batting seventh in left field is Al Woods. Batting eighth at second base is Garth Iorg. And batting ninth in right field is Alfredo Griffin. Okay, here it is, Dan Petry. Welcome back, Dan. We slot him into the number 2 spot. He is making his 5th start on the season. This is the first one since he was injured way back on April 23rd. He was 2-1 with a 3.67 ERA before his injury, 17 Ks in 27 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 161 against him. By far off to the best start of his career. In 1983, Dan Petry won 18 games, so he was having a great year in real life in 1983. And really, I thought this was going to be the year where he was probably going to break through. If you look at his overall numbers in the previous sim seasons, you'll see he was never very good. We would start off each season with him in the rotation and then send him to the minors to get refreshed or put him in the bullpen. So it's nice to have him back. Can he help us? I don't know, but he's got a fastball rated at 92, a slider at 84. The 24-year-old righty does go to arbitration at the end of the year, and I hope he doesn't expect a lot because he's been injured quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Tigers' defense today. Everybody is where they belong. We have Brock back there at first base after getting a day off yesterday. Okay, so here is Ruben Amaro Jr. leading off and catching. Wow. He is a right fielder. He's only 18 years old in this game as Petry strikes him out on a fastball. Now, why is Omar Marino not in right field? I don't know. I don't know how Amaro got the call. It's kind of weird. There's a comebacker from Dade to Petry. 2 quick outs. And here's former Tiger Eddie Murray. He's going to be pissed off. He goes from a team in contention to a last place team. And Petry doesn't want any part of him. He just walks him on 4 straight pitches. That will bring up 2 of the best home run hitters in the game. Ken Smith up first. He came over from Atlanta. 25 home runs between the 2 teams. And Murray steals second base. That is his 5th stolen base of the season. His first as a Blue Jay. All right, so a 1-0 count. Murray in scoring position for Ken Smith, and Petry walks him. Oh, man, this feels like a 3-run home run to design right now. It's Lloyd Moseby. He's given us trouble all year. He had a 3-home run game against us, and all we could do is throw it over the plate. Oh, he rips it into right field. That's going to be a double. Everybody scores, and it's 2-0 Toronto. That you could see coming from a mile away. I thought it was going to be a home run, but I guess not. And the third walk of the inning by Petry. So we are probably in real trouble the rest of the way. And a base hit to center. That'll score Moseby. It's 3-0. I mean, we are due to give up runs, right? We've only given up 1 run in 2 games. So, unfortunately, Petry is going to be the one who's going to have to take the brunt of it today as Iorg flies out to deep center. We go to the top of the second. The Blue Jays put 3 on the board. I don't know how this last place team always crushes us. There's Mickey Hatcher, line drive into right, base hit. We're going to stay at first on that. Now, I would normally hit and run here to stay out of the double play, but again, left-handers are so powerful here. Why not let George Brett take a cut? Brett's not been doing very good lately. Oh, he ropes it into center. Get down. Yes. Oh, wait, I don't know. And nobody knows. Oh, it's a line out to center. That's unfair. Thought for sure that was going to drop in. So it's just a loud out. 1 down. Hatcher at first. Here's Gibby. Gibby hits a grounder to short and a double. We go to the bottom of the second. Here is Alfredo Griffin. He won the Rookie of the Year 1979 co-winner with a ground ball to third. 1 down. And we're back to Ruben Amaro Jr. Now, the game only says Ruben Amaro. I added the junior because, of course, his father, Ruben Amaro, played many, many years for the Phillies. And then I think Ruben Amaro, as he strikes out for the second time, he is an executive now with the Dodgers, I believe, or the Angels. The Angels, that's who it is, I believe. But he was an executive for the Phillies for a while there as well. Paul Dade gets a base hit into left. Third hit for the Blue Jays. This is what happened last inning. We had 2 quick outs. And then the walks came. Murray, second time around already, lines out to short. We go to the top of the third, 3-0 Blue Jays. Glenn Wilson leads it off. Wilson, Kennedy, and Bass. Wilson walks. Now we will hit and run. Kennedy, a 309 hitter versus righties. There we go, base hit to left field. Wilson will hold it. Oh, he's going to go to third. Okay. I thought he was going to hold. Instead, Wilson standing on third for Kevin Bass. Bass is going to bat lefty here versus Leal. One swing of the bat could tie it up. Bass is due for a bomb. Oh, he walks to load the bases for Whitaker. This is a guy you want up in this situation. Bases are loaded. Whitaker sitting on 15 home runs. And he's a lefty. Oh, he pops it up. He wanted it too badly. And there's 1 out. And now we're a double play away from getting out of this inning, which you know is coming, folks. Full count. Oh, he walks him. He walks in a run. Which is better than balking in a run, which is how we technically won the ball game yesterday against Baltimore. So it's 3-1. A single from Brock will tie the ball game here. 1 down, bases loaded. Brockness monster. Oh, grand salami! Dead center field. Brock stepping up with Murray in the dugout watching. A grand slam. Tigers take a 5-3 lead. That is Brock's 13th home run. And that is his first career grand slam. Nicely done. Okay. Still only 1 out for Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher strikes out. on the inside part of the plate. Made him work for it, though. 9-pitch at bat. 2 down. It's George Brett, 1 for 4 in his career against Leal, and a base hit into right field. Griffin, with that strong infielder's arm, gets it back in quickly. So Brett's on first. 4 hits for Detroit. Gibby up next. Gibson, he had a day off before the off day, popping it up, and that'll do it. So we go to the bottom of the third. Tigers put 5 on the board. This is going to be a high-scoring game, so get your popcorn. Here's Ken Smith leading off bottom of the third. He goes deep. Off the what is that? What hotel is that out there? The Hard Rock Hotel or something? I should know. I stayed there once. Oh, there's a fly in my house here. Okay. So it's 5-4. Petry not looking good. I'd like to get him through 3, but he might not last. There's a ground ball from Moseby. 1 out. At least we kept Moseby from hitting a home run. That was Ken Smith's 26th home run of the season. Davis goes oppo into right field for a double. 11th double on the year for Steve Davis. And I don't think Petry's got it. I mean, this is the Petry of old. And he's got a 90 rating. I mean, he's the second best rated pitcher on our staff, and he has never contributed at that level. He does strike out Al Woods, who's a lefty. That's a good sign. We're going to pull the outfield in with Garth or Jupp. Even though there's 2 outs, that Davis would be running. At least try to prevent a fly ball from dropping in for a hit. And a pop up into foul territory. Brett makes the catch. So we do hold on to the lead as the Blue Jays get a run on Ken Smith's dong. We go to the top of the 4th. Glenn Wilson leading off. Wilson walked his first time up. Slaps it to second. Iorg makes the play. 1 out. Next up is Terry Kennedy. Kennedy popping it up on the infield. Paul Dade makes the catch. 2 down. Kevin Bass. He walked his first time up. Oh, he gets plunked in the hip. Right in the thigh bone. We're going to send Bass here, right? Why not? 2 down. We have a outfielder behind the plate. 83% chance that Bass will be successful. Oh, come on. There's no way. A 76-mile-an-hour changeup and an 83% chance of being successful. We've been thrown out 3 times in a row now. Maybe we just need to abandon the running game altogether. All right. Here's Alfredo Griffin. He is leading off the 4th with a base hit into left. Leadoff man is on. Petry. Probably going to be on a short leash for the rest of this inning. Ruben Amaro leading off. With man on first, nobody out. Struck out twice so far today. Popping it up as Brett makes the catch in foul ground. Griffin might be running on this play as Paul Dade steps in. Ground ball to Brett. Around the horn. They get the force at second. 2 down. Dade on first, and here is Eddie Murray. Murray's looking to one-up Brock. Base hit up the middle. Into center field. Dade holds at second, and now the lefties are up. So, I would be a fool to let Petry pitch to these lefties again. That doesn't mean they're not going to go deep, but I think we got to bring in the creeper, Paul Gibson. Hi, guys. Can't believe they let me into the country. Paul Gibson. He is, he's actually struggles versus lefties. Yeah, lefties crush him, but whatever. It's, we got to play the odds here. Here is Ken Smith. 2 down. He's already got homer today, and Gibby strikes him out on that slider. Down and away, and we go to the 5th inning. Tigers are still up a run. There's still more runs going to be scored, folks. You can guarantee that. There's a base hit from Whitaker. That's his first hit of the game. The Tigers have 5 overall now. And we are hitting and running. Excuse me. We're going to hit and run with Trammell. He's a righty, so anything he does will be good. Hey, there's a gapper to right center field. Whitaker will score. Trammell has himself a double. That is his 11th double on the season. And it is 6-4. Detroit Tigers get that run back. Still nobody out. Here is the Brockness Monster. He had the grand salami last time up. Oh! It's a double dog day for Greg Brock. The Loch Ness Monster sticks his head up at Exhibition Stadium and clubs it. All right, 8-4, 6 RBI for Greg Brock. Still nobody out. They're keeping Luis Leal in there. Why not? I see why he's 3 for 13. 3 and 13 as Hatcher grounds out. Next up is George Brett. High fly ball to right center field, 339 feet. Not a bad shot as Gibby steps in. Gibby's 0 for 2 today. And he strikes out. Wow, Gibson is horrible. Okay, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're leaving the creeper in there. Also, I should mention that Jeremy DeJong did ship the cards yesterday. The 1-of-1 creeper, Paul Gibson, this very card here is on its way. It's going to be given away in a contest among many others that are coming. So stay tuned for that. I've been promoting a contest now for probably about a month, but we're finally getting around to it as Lloyd Moseby absolutely unloads a triple to dead center field. Oh, man, he crushes us. I'd like to know what his batting average is against Tigers pitchers, but I guess there's no way to know. Okay, now Gibby does get righties out, so we're going to try it here. We have a 4-run lead. We'll try to go after the out. Let's see how he does versus Steve Davis. A grounder to third. That should keep Moseby on the base. There we go. Good job by Gibson. Now he faces Al Woods. We are going to pull first base in. That way, if Woods pulls it to Brock, he can go home with it, perhaps. It's a strategy. Hey, there we go! Right to Brock, and Moseby holds. I called my shot on that one. Every once in a while, I look smart. Just not when I look in the mirror. We're going to bring in Tom Filer in his first relief appearance. Well, no, I guess it's his second, technically. This will be his 19th game. He had 17 starts. He walks a lot of guys. We could not afford to keep him in the rotation, but if Petry struggles, he might find his way back in there. He's been solid for us. We have no problems with Tom Filer, despite having that 4.38 ERA. We're going to have Filer go after Garth Iorg here, light hitter, pulling the outfield in. Runner on third. This would be a coup if we can keep Moseby from scoring. A ground ball to Liao. A Liao coup. We go to the top of the 6th. Tigers have a 4-run lead. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. As if anybody other than Greg Brock has a shot at winning the player of the game. 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. All right, here is Glenn Wilson leading off. Luis Leal, 109 pitches, and they're keeping him in. There we go. That's going to do it as he walks Wilson for the second time today. They're going to bring in Tom Brown. Looks like he's pitching as if he is the Brown note. 0-1 with a 5.11 ERA. More walks and strikeouts. Approximately 3.01. He does have one save. 90-mile-an-hour fastball. No pitches above average. 69 rating. And he goes to arbitration at the end of the year somehow, despite having a major league salary. I don't get it. Okay. So, a guy who's a right-hander. So lefties are going to stay in the game. And he's got a 69 rating. We should crush this guy. Oh, nice pitch. Was it a screwball? As Kennedy pops it up to short. Yeah, that was a screwball. That's a good-looking pitch. 1 out. Here is Kevin Bass, runner on first. Bass lines it to first, and Wilson gets back just in time as Smith looked to double him off. That will bring up Sweet Lou. Lou 1 for 3 today. And a shot past the third baseman Dade down the left field line. Wilson has to hold. First and second, 2 down. Here is Trammell. Trammell 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies today. 1 for 1 in his career versus Brown. And a comebacker to Brown. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to let Filer attempt to go one more here with Alfredo Griffin leading off. Ground ball to short. 1 out. Next up, Ruben Amaro Jr. There's a hit. Almost took out the umpire as he gaps it for a double. His first career double. Runner on second. Paul Dade steps up, batting .238 versus righties. And a line drive over the head of Brett into the corner. Back-to-back doubles as a run scores. That is Dade's 9th double of the season, 36th RBI. Well, I guess Tom Filer's not going any further. I can't remember. How does what's Murray's splits? Both pretty good, but he hits lefties worse. And we have lefties coming up. So we are going to turn Murray around as we bring in Cappy. George Capizzello gets lefties out pretty well. And you see his numbers here. We've seen him plenty this year. Pretty damn good pitcher. All-star last season. 34 Ks in 43 innings pitched. You know the rest. He goes to arbitration at the end of the year, though. And we will be paying him. We'll keep him around, I think. As Eddie Murray, who's 0 for 4 in his career versus Cappy. I like those numbers, but it's Exhibition Stadium. We shall see. And a base hit to left. All right. An RBI for Murray. He's not looking to be outdone today. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. One swing of the bat here from Ken Smith can tie the ball game. It's lefty on lefty violence. And another hit. Murray advances. We need ourselves a double play. Here we go, Lloyd Moseby. This is a guy that can give Toronto the lead. One swing of the bat. Striking him out. Thank goodness. What do we do here? We have a lefty following Davis. I think we got to pitch to him. If he gets a hit and scores a run, at least we'll have Cappy in there. to face Woods, so I guess we have to just risk it. We're going to play straight away. Davis, a 222 hitter versus left-handers. Oh, fuck. 3-run home run. 5-run inning. And the Blue Jays take the lead back. Unbelievable. Wow. That was crazy. Davis, 7 home runs. He had a career high of 17 in 1980. So, I mean, he can hit home runs, but that is still somewhat unusual. Oh, okay. They're going to bring in Ernie Witt to catch. That makes no sense at all. Why wouldn't you just start Ernie Witt? He's a left-handed hitter versus a right-handed pitcher, Dan Petry. Makes no sense at all. But anyway, we still got some work to do here at the top of the 7th. Greg Brock looking to hit 3 home runs today. 1-2 count, and he rolls it on down to first. 1 out. Next up, Mickey Hatcher. He's 1 for 3, popping it up on the infield, right on the first base chalk line. 2 down for George Brett. We need Brett to step it up here. Come on, George. Ground ball to second. Crap. Well, a terrible outing for Capizzello as we bring in Dave Smith. I feel like we haven't seen Dave Smith in forever. His 41st appearance. He had a rough go of it. He's kind of turned it back around. Let's look at his log. Yeah, he's had 5 appearances in a row that he hasn't given up a run. But his ERA in his last 20 appearances is not good. All right, here's Garth Orge leading off against Dave Smith. And base hit. Come on. I hate what I did to the stadium. I only have myself to blame as there's first 2 guys are on, first and third. This game is over. We're going to pull the infield in. I don't think it's going to do any good as Ernie Witt gets his first at bat. There's a base hit. So 3 straight singles. Pulling the infield in again. There's a pop-up on the infield. Carrying to the outfield grass. I know this is the dome here, but this was at Exhibition Stadium, which was an outdoor stadium right there on the river. Okay. 1 down. We have a double play situation here with Eddie Murray. So we'll play back, see what happens. Ground ball to first. Let's turn 2. Yeah. We give up another run. It's 10-8. Tom Brown, one of the worst pitchers in baseball, rating-wise and statistically, is absolutely shutting us down here, despite all of our left-handers in the lineup. Gibby! There's a base hit for Gibby. Figuring stuff out on the fly. Let's hit and run with Glenn Wilson here. Ground ball to first. That'll get Gibby over. Every left-hander in the lineup for both teams has hits. I guess Bass doesn't. He's a switch hitter. He has walked. Terry Kennedy. Wrong direction, Kennedy. And Bass. We're going to... Oh, an error! I was about ready to call the inning. And the shortstop, Davis, boots it, allows a run to score. Actually, it was a throwing error that allows Bass to get to second. So the tying run is in scoring position for Whitaker, who is 2 for 4 today. We need a big hit here from Lou. Wow, base hit to right. That'll score Bass. The game is tied. It's 10-10. The Lions versus the Argonauts. Whitaker. I want to steal so badly. I think I have to. It's 2 down. Now, it is Whit, who is a pretty okay defensive catcher. There he is. What's his arm? 82. But you know what? We got to try. Our season's on the line every time we play a game. There's a stolen base for Lou. Number 11. He's 11 for 16. And a chance here for Trammell to give the Tigers the lead back. A flip into right center field. Fall in. Yeah, there we go. Whitaker coming around. He scores. We're going to hold Trammell to a single. It's 11-10. Unbelievable. The Lions kicked the extra point. Here's Greg Brock, another shot for his 3rd home run. Here we go. I'm not thinking base hit with Brock Ness Monster. Oh, it's a base hit down the right field line. Trammell scores from first. And Brock has 10 bases, 10 total bases today. That is his 9th double, his OPS over 1,000. Wow, I should have traded Murray earlier, I guess. Or later, maybe after this series. I didn't even notice that they brought in Jim Acker. His 28th appearance. This is a solid reliever for the Blue Jays, a team that doesn't have a lot of good pitching. Taking a look at his numbers there. Fastball tops out at 89. Arbitration next year. The Blue Jays do get Dave Stieb back tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to see him until after the game. We'll see what the rotation is for tomorrow. Okay, 2 down. Another RBI. 7 RBIs for Brock. Here's Sticky Mickey. Popping it up. Play is made by Orange. Tigers score 4. There's been 5 half innings of 3 or more runs. 22 runs, 28 hits total. And here come the lefties. I know it doesn't really much matter, but we're going to bring in Dave Rucker to try to get these lefties out. It's lefty on lefty. How does Rucker do versus lefties? I always forget. 215. Oh, no. 226. Okay, so not bad. But this is a war of attrition at this point. As Ken Smith, 2 for 3. He's got a home run today. Here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Kenny Smith striking out. Nicely done by Rucker. Next up, Lloyd. He's 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He has a triple today. Striking out. There we go. Rucker coming in. Throwing sliders. Here is Steve Davis. We left the Capizzello in to pitch to Davis. He hit a 3-run bomb, which gave him the lead temporarily as Davis gets a base hit to right. And he went for second, and our right fielder, Wilson, throws him out. That is a clutch defensive play. We go to the top of the 9th inning with George Brett leading off. It's Brett, Gibby, and Wilson. Okay, George Brett, 1 for 4 today. Batting .318 versus righties. He pops it up to short. Plays made by Davis, 1 out. Next up is Gibson. He had a base hit up the middle last time. We saw him striking out here. Still having just a terrible year. 2 down, and it will be up to Glenn Wilson to get us some insurance runs here. He's 0 for 2, walked twice. Ground ball to Dade to third, and that will do it. So we're going to the 9th inning. Do we leave Rucker in there to close out the ball game? He's looked good. We do have Weaver, and we do have Roy Thomas. But it's lefty on lefty. I think we got to go with the odds. We're kind of play this by ear, I guess. Here's Al Woods. He's 1 for 4 with a ribby. A comebacker to Rucker. Underhanding it to first, and he makes an error. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, I don't see how we can avoid extra innings. Okay, we're going to bring in Roger Weaver. He is our saves leader. He has been demoted, but he's got to give it another shot here. 42nd game, 3-4 on the year, 4.65 ERA, 40 and 2/3 innings pitched. As many walks as strikeouts. Opponents are batting .261 against him. 18 saves, 3 blown saves, or TBs, as I like to call them, tight buttholes. He's got a tight butthole right now coming out of the bullpen. Wood's on first. Garth Iorg is up. We're going to pull the outfield in. This could be a double play situation. Let's see here. 0-2 count. A fly ball to right. Wilson's got to go back a little to get it. He does. Makes the play. We're pulling the outfield in again with Alfredo Sauce Griffin. Woods on first. Ground ball to third. Let's go around the horn. Oh! Only play was the first. Shit, we don't have any lefties left. I think... You know what? Screw it. We're going to go after Ernie Witt. He's batting .340 versus righties. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. One swing of the bat will tie the ball game, and I could see it coming a mile away. We got to give it a shot. First pitch swinging! Oh, an infield single. That's embarrassing. We were not ready for that. 18 hits now for the Blue Jays. Paul Dade is up. We have got to guard the lines now. We cannot have Witt score from first. They should probably pinch run for him, but I don't know what their catcher situation is today. I guess it doesn't matter. They're putting anybody in there. Okay, first and third, 2 down. Here's Paul Dade, .240 hitter. Roger Weaver, 0-2 count. Striking him out. Ice in the veins. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. Wow. We'll take another victory. That's 3 in a row. I told you that was going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be high-scoring tomorrow, too. Tigers win 12-10. Let's take a look at the standings. Oh, there's the National League again. I don't know how it's always going to that, but why not take a look? Montreal, half-game lead over the Metropolitans. And Atlanta, 4 up on the Dodgers. We're still a half-game back of New York, as Boston falls to 2 back, Baltimore to 8 back. Baltimore was making a run. I don't know what happened there. Seattle, 4-game winning streak, starting to put California in the rear-view mirror. And let's take a look at headline news. Gosh, are there going to be any trades today? Let's see what we've got here. Barker throws a shutout for Cleveland. Wow. Put together a complete game shutout, although Cleveland put 1 on the board. It was the pitching that got all the kudos. Wait, what? I think it's supposed to be more impressive than 1. We all stood up there frozen, and before we knew it, we're back on the bench. They all agreed. Len Barker allowed no runs on 5 hits, 6. Yeah. All right, good job by Len Barker. First place belongs to the Expos. Yep. 2 homers for Hasse, former MVP, going deep twice. Looking over anything that might be important. I guess not. And the Tigers defeat the Blue Jays. There's a lot to see here. Brock went 3 for 5, a double, 2 home runs. 7 RBI. That might be a season high, I would imagine, right? Sweet Lou had 3 for 5. He did a pretty good day. And number 2 hitter Trammell, he had some big hits today. Trammell did. He had 3 RBI. Eddie Murray for the Blue Jays went 2 for 4. So he had to say, let's take a look at the transactions. Any trades? Trade deadline is tomorrow. Everybody is retiring, including Pops. Willie Stargell. He hasn't played since 1980 anyway. Not going to the Hall of Fame, apparently. Only got 2,238 hits, 470 home runs. Somebody named Randy Miller of Montreal. Oh, okay. Yeah, he has not pitched since 1978, so he could bite it. And then with his one injury, Ravello Manzanillo of the Cardinals. Single A guy. No harm done there. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. Tomorrow it's going to be 2 videos. We're going to have the game, of course, and then we will follow that up with the end of the month of July, a trade deadline, in case there's anything, which I doubt, and also the summary for the standings and league leaders we'll take a look at. Yeah, Greg Brock, easily player of the game. 10 total bases, a double, 2 home runs, 7 RBI, 320 batting average now. Our goal is to get him every day into the lineup here on out, maybe get him qualified for the batting title. Despite giving up a ton of runs in the bullpen, Dave Smith gets the win. He is 4-3. Roger Weaver gets his 19th save. Dan Petry, a terrible first start. Luis Leal fortunately matched him in the terrible start category. The big error by Steve Davis led to 4 runs. Tom Brown takes the loss. Jim Acker also managed to throw a baseball. Yeah, and wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra base hits. 11 total extra base hits. Pretty interesting. Okay, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Till then, everyone have a great night.